is to, to bike. Sometimes he bikes from here to Abuja. He has several power bikes, but he's a very, exposed human being, and he has a life insurance in the UK for him and his family, and he has a life insurance here in Nigeria. Now, on this fateful day, he was biking to Abuja. They were there. So when he got to around Elisha side, his bike got caught up with a trailer, and the trailer dragged him about 1 kilometer. Continued dragging him, and immediately that thing happened. They got his phone. He was already in coma, so they got his phone. He called his wife. His wife contacted the insurance company here and the insurance company in the UK. From the hospital, the general hospital around that Lokoja side or something, they transported him to St. Nicholas. While the insurance company here was trying to put the papers together, asking questions, sending people to his wife and the likes, that took them about 2 days. Meanwhile, the man was still in coma in St. Nicholas. Those 2 days that the insurance company here was asking questions, the insurance company in the UK sent a private jet, a medical jet. They strapped him, they went straight to St. Nicholas. They sent their doctors. There were 3 doctors, surgeon, everything. They strapped the man. They took him in the jet and they took him back. Today he is alive. Meanwhile, as at the time they took him out, the insurance company here were still doing the paperwork. See, Nigeria, I know that your insurance company is good because you are there. Our problem is complex. From government, public sector to private sector, bureaucracy runs through our nerves. How do you decide on which one? It's all sorts of.
Let me take about this. Okay. Just 2 questions.
It's basically from almost like what you said. I had insurance on my car since I got it in 2009. I keep renewing with the same insurance company, and I have never claimed. I have never late on my insurance payment. And this 2012 is going to make the 3 years I've been with them. And the policy says that if you haven't claimed in 3 years, you can have they will pay you something back. Then they called me that my insurance has expired, blah blah blah. And I said that this is what your policy says. Then I said no, that's for 60%. I said but in my 4.5% you say that you will have so back. So now my point why is there so much politics in all these things? Why?
I don't want last question. Maybe privately, my sister. Later you tell me the conference call, and I'll let you know.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I think everything we've been discussing so far, the bottom line is financing. Basically, no matter how we are looking at it, finance. Now, you spoke about professional indemnity, and you mentioned architects. And you see, there's a sticker I used to see around on vehicles: don't just get mad, get a lawyer. Or waiting lawyers, they do safe. I think as a professional, every professional has a lawyer. And when it comes to designing, I'm trying to talk about this so that we can now probably define boundaries. For the fact that an architect designed a building does not mean that it's liable to whatever happens to that design.
Why?
Now, the reason is we are governed by laws. loss of the practice.
Okay, no, let's see.
So what I'm trying to say, sir, risk. Now, if I happen to know a client that can torture me, let me assume that this man is a high-profile person. If I mess up, so that one in itself is a risk. You know, trying to design for such a fellow. But what I'm trying to say is this: the issue of failure during construction, you can be liable when you are a participatory professional. But when you didn't participate as per supervision, you are not liable. Okay, it's on your documents like that.
Okay, let's take it this way. You see, you said if you know a high risk individual, then you don't even go. That is where you are not assimilating your risk or avoiding your risk. You are not losing income. You are not losing reputation because of that. You can still design for anybody.
Yes.
I'm coming. You can still design for anybody. Make your income. If any consequences occurs,